Buonasera, everybody. Welcome to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. On this episode of the Club Conversation, well, we're hanging at Ducali's. It's Milan Club Boston having a conversation tonight. We're going to be talking about what they've been doing over there in Boston, what they got coming. We're going to talk Milan memories and favorite kits. We got it all coming tonight. We're going to get to know these three pillars of the Milan Club Boston. And, ladies and gentlemen, we got some actual news that we got to talk about. One of our star players are getting hurt. You know I love international break. I can't fucking stand it. And you know what I want? And you know what I can't stand? People who come to the channel and who haven't subscribed already. Please do yourself a favor. Do us all a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you're up to date when we're going live, baby. Leave the like button. Leave a comment. And find us everywhere if you want to support the channel. Patreon and super chats are open, baby. We're almost at the 250 to get our boys Vinny and Stevie dressed up for Halloween in just a couple of weeks. Tonight, it's a Milan Coast to Coast presents the Club Conversation with Milan Club Boston.
Milan Weekly Podcast presents Milan Coast to Coast with your host, Gio and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa della Bonesecca. Goal! Come on, baby! Come on, baby!
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. On this episode of Milan Coast to Coast, ladies and gentlemen, me, Fabio, coming live from Long Island, and I got three Boston boys here with me of Milan Club Boston. Of course, Mark, Nick, and Simone. Guys, Mark, how you doing tonight, man? How you feeling?
I'm well. Thanks for having us on. Look at us.
Yeah, we're here, baby. We're here. Where's the bartender's name? Where is he? We gotta get him. All right, Nick, how are you feeling tonight, bro? Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, amazing. And yeah, feeling great. Thanks for having us on. And yeah, it's always good to talk to you guys. So
always good to talk to you guys, man. I appreciate it. Simone, ¿cómo estás? Simone,
hey,
how are you, bro? Thank you so much for joining me. How are you feeling tonight, man?
Yeah, thank you so much. This is great. Grazie mille for having us here. It's amazing, really.
Well, guys, listen, I wish I could be there every week with you guys, but Milan Club Boston, it's a pillar of the North End, man. And I got a chance to experience it when I went up there to Boston. But let's just kind of quickly go through. Just tell everybody who you are, kind of how long you've been a Milan fan, why are you a Milan fan, and just kind of like, what's your Ducali order? If you're going to the bar, what are you ordering? I'm going to start with you, Mark, because Mark, listen, if you've been a fan of MWP, you know Mark. Mark is one of the 5 family members. Mark, how you doing, brother?
I'm well. Good to talk to you, of course. So at Ducali, my typical orders usually, it depends. So, I mean, in the morning, I'm not going to order a whiskey, but bourbon's usually my go-to. But, sometimes I'll do a Campari Spritz, or I'm going to do a Woodford Reserve on the rocks with just a drop of ginger ale if I have to be good.
All right. And what made you a Milan fan, man? How long have you been a Milan fan?
Oh, I was brainwashed by my father, just like what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, so my father's from Marsala. He came to the United States in 67, and I was born in 82, and I was raised Milanista, and here we are.
Awesome.
He raised a lunatic.
Yeah, I have the same thing. Father, same thing, man. Nick, people should know you if they've gone to the bar. I don't know, but tell us a little bit about yourself, bro. Tell us why are you a Milan fan, and also what are you getting at Ducali's, bro? Let me know.
Yeah, so I'm the president, co-founder of Milan Club Boston.
Presidente, excuse me, I didn't know.
No, it's okay, but yeah. Well, you said everybody at the bar knows, so yeah, I feel like people tend to know that there, so that makes sense.
All right, but from now on, when you and me talk, I'm going to refer to you as Presidente. right? It's a sign of respect.
Oh, that's Marcello's. That's Marcello's say.
That's Marcello, though. Yeah, that's the problem. You know?
Well, Marcello's a presidente everywhere. All right, I gotcha. But what's your order at Ducali's, brother?
Yeah. So usually I get a margarita pizza and a nice, fresh, cold Peroni right on tap here. Yeah.
I think margarita, that's what I got.
combination.
I like it. That's a good one, bro. Simone, come on, bro. Blow us out of the water. Whoa, tell us, why do you love Milan, bro?
So first of all, for me, Ducali is home. I live across the street, and the Boston Milan Club is the first place I found when I moved to Boston 3 years ago. So I found this amazing family, Mark and Nick, before finding the apartment. So I was like, okay, I'm good with this city because I found the Milan Club Boston. I know where to go to watch the games. And for me, I was born Milanista. I mean, since two generation, my grandfather used to go to San Siro every weekend, and then he transmitted to my father, and so on with myself. So I had no choice. I was born with these colors on my skin. And yeah, Ducali for me is home. I order Campari Spritz, Apparel Spritz. I need to bring the Italian identity there. And espresso martini when we celebrate, when we win.
I love it. Simone is perfect. That's exactly what Milan Club Boston needs. I love it.
Yeah, it's perfect when we're winning or we need like a goal or something. They're like, "Oh, Simone, get the espresso martinis, like get them going." It's good luck charm.
It is. All right. Well, also too, what's great is Simone is the megaphone man there. He gets
he's your Franco. Yeah.
He's our Franco. I mean, we have like 4 or 5 guys.
I know that's true. You pass it out. Well, yeah, bro, wouldn't be able to talk if it was just him.
Yes,
I try to bring the Curva Sud experience at Ducali in Boston, right? Because some people never been to the stadium, so they need to feel, the chants, the support, not watching silent, right? That's not an experience.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Simone, we salute you because that's exactly what every club in North America and all over the world. If you're supporting Milan, you got to have the Italian flair. You need to have the roots there, and that's what you're providing at Milan Club Boston. I love it, bro. I love it.
Thank you.
Let me ask you guys now. Let's talk about what's going on right now in Milan, right? But obviously, we've had a big shape up in the off season, and now we have a former coach seems to be settling everything. So I ask you, you don't have a week to decide. Now you've seen a nice little sample size. So I'm going to ask you, and we'll start with you, Mark. Are you a believer in Max Allegri and what's going on at the moment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of the idea initially. I thought he was kind of a stale option. But I do think, I think he's righted the ship, and I think in hindsight, I think he's probably a good fit for that role. Sort of how Pioli was. I thought Pioli was just like someone to right the ship, but if we want to take the next step, we had to upgrade. I think that still might be the case, but I think he's definitely righting the ship. And if he does nothing else, I think he's going to tighten up the defensive style we play. And he's never been known for beautiful football by any means, but after what we went through last year, I don't care about beauty. I just want points.
Yeah. So you know what? I agree. Most people would say we were in for a tough season having Allegri as coach because of his kind of, I don't want to say failure because that's not really fair to say, but the second stint at Juve wasn't really a great watch. Yeah. But maybe that's more indicative of Juve than it is of Allegri because you see what he's doing. But Nick, what are your thoughts on Allegri, man? Are you a believer? You still need more time? How do you feel?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with what Mark just said. Definitely at the start of the season, I wasn't too excited based off like the Juventus performances and just hearing Juve fans being like, "Oh, he's boring soccer, boring football," all that stuff. And then but I was like, let's just give him a chance. Let's see what happens. And then I think he's really brought some stability to this club that we really needed. Imagine hiring with all due respect to Fonseca, but imagine if we hired another coach like that. We all saw how much of a disaster that was at the start of the season. The big point for me here is just that he's brought some stability, and I'm a full believer now. And just like I was 12, 13 years ago when he brought us the Scudetto. So
exactly.
I'm back on the boat.
All right. So Nick is a believer early. I like it. Simone, what do you think? You've seen Max already. Do you think so far after 6 weeks, has he won you over? Do you think he's the right coach to hopefully, again, let's be honest, guys. We're not here to qualify for Champions League. And I like that he won't say it. That like he won't talk about the Scudetto. He's holding ask me in March or April, which is the right way to play it. But we all want that second star. It's too much letting Inter have it already. So Simone, are you a believer in Max Allegri right now?
So I think Max Allegri is the right coach to reset. So we have just one competition. We need to fix the defending system. And I think he's the right coach for stability, for discipline in the locker room. So we're a young team. So we need somebody like with power, with balls, right? So somebody who the players follow 100%. So I think, we cannot expect like bel gioco, like Ancelotti, but I think that's what we want. Like we need to fix Leao's mindset, and some young people need somebody like him. So I was skeptical after Cremonese lost, but I think that was the move just to buy Rabiot, and now I think he found the right way to bring us to the Scudetto. Let's go.
You thought he purposely lost so they can make sure they'll sign Rabiot? Is that? I like it. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he did that.
A little, okay. I like a little, conspiracy there. I like it. But all right, so we'll start with you, Simone. Who do you think has been the best pickup so far of this season?
So I've watched Modric at the stadium. I was there, Milan-Bologna, Milan-Napoli. That guy is incredible. Like the level of confidence he brings to the other players among him. He runs like a 20 years old. The enthusiasm he brought is amazing. So I think Modric is the best sign. I was skeptical because he's a 40 years old. But look, man, you can see what he's doing in the pitch. He's absolutely great.
Well, Nick, I ask you, who do you believe is the best pickup? I don't want to even say pickup because it could be somebody who was on the team but was loaned out. There's other options out there. That's all I'm saying. But what is your thought, Nick?
Yeah, I'm with Simone on this. Even thinking about this earlier, I was like, it's got to be Modric for me because we thought he was coming in. Oh yeah, he'll come on the last 30 minutes. Do something, maybe like stabilize the midfield, something. But now he's playing like full 90, and like you could see the impact that it just makes on the field. And you can only imagine what he does off the field for this team. Kind of like when Ibra came back in 2020, 2021. We just like need that locker room presence as well, and like a leader. We really do need like some type of leader that's gonna push this team forward.
100%.
And you could make the case for Max Allegri too, like our coach. That maybe that combination is maybe the best pickup.
You know what? I like where you're going with that. I didn't even think to talk about. You could say Tade, you could say Allegri. There's other stuff out there, but again, I'm just leaning on this one guy. I think he's been outstanding. A little bad luck as in the last couple of days. But I'm just going to – any De Winter fans out there? What about you, Mark? Who's the best pickup? If you're going to go 4 for 4 for the 40-year-old here.
I'll say beside – because I think Modric is the obvious pick. He's the best player on the team right now. And I don't mean that as a slight against the squad because, you would think a best player being a 40-year-old is probably a bad sign for the team. But I think he's been the best player on the team. So I'm saying I'll eliminate him because I feel like that's the obvious pick. I'll take your alley-oop. Salamaker's, listen, he was underrated for how many years? And, he was probably out of position playing as a true right winger. This right wing back role, he was born to play this. He was born to play right wing back. I said this when we had him 4 years ago, and I thought he would be perfect as a right wing back because that's what he played at Belgium. And he always, even when during international breaks, he'd go in like, wow, Salamaker's played great for Belgium. He'd come back here and he'd suck as a right winger. I'm like, yeah, that's not his position. He's not a right winger. So
very true.
I will give him the shout out, but Modric is the obvious pick. But Salamaker's, you got to put some respect on his name. That he puts in 90 minutes every match.
And I would just say, if you love Modric, I know we all thought, ex-Juve guy, this is Allegri's boyfriend or whatever you want to say, but Rabiot has been amazing. since he's come to Milan. Amazing. Again. But okay, no love for Americans. Timmy, we're talking about pickups, Tim. Pickups. So people
New
that just gave
additions.
this summer. Yeah.
You say best player. That's the obvious answer.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Rapid fire now. Little questions about you guys. Mark, favorite Milan player of all time? Go.
That's like asking me for my favorite child. So I'm old.
Come on, baby.
Hulit. When I was a kid, I loved Ruud Hulit. I love the hair.
Wow.
I love the hair. Number 10. Dutch. I liked the Dutch players back then, so I'll go with him.
I like it. Simone, who's your favorite Milan player?
My favorite number is the number 7, and it's not a coincidence. It's not a, there is a reason why. And Andriy Shevchenko, for me, yeah, he was the best. He was a killer in front of the goalie. He was great.
I love it. Shiva's a good one.
He was one of my favorites too. Yeah.
Nick, who's your favorite? I think I know, but go ahead. Tell me.
Yeah, maybe for me, it's got to be Maldini. He's just Milan in a nutshell. Yeah, just all-time greatest defender.
It's not.
Just
you don't have
like,
to defend
yeah.
it. We all get it.
I'm not
Maldini. Maldini should have been everybody's. Like, you know what I mean? It's like Maldini. That's it. Drop the ball. That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Listen, I thought you were gonna say Kaká. That's what I was going. I thought you were gonna say Kaká.
Yeah.
But all right,
my second one. Yeah.
Nick, your favorite Milan coach, which is probably skewed.
Ancelotti. Yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. It was when I started watching Milan, he was the coach.
Yeah.
And I also do have like a soft spot for all those guys like Pirlo, Gattuso, Seedorf. Like any of those could be my favorites, but definitely Ancelotti. Like just watching that team and what a team to start with. Like watching Milan is that team. Oh my gosh, or that era, I should say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Simone, your favorite coach?
Yeah, same. Carletto Ancelotti was the best for our generation. I think we don't have any other options.
We're not old enough for Capello and Saki. That's all.
I am. Some of us
Mark, we're only a couple of years apart. Stop it. There's no way you're watching Saki.
I mean, there's only 3 options, really, right? I mean, it's either
Well, I don't know. There might be a few fans out there that really love the Giampaolo, or who knows?
Giampaolo for sure. Yeah.
Seedorf, yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right. Seedorf should have got a better chance. That's all right. So Mark. Let's start with you since you're wearing yours. But what's your favorite kit of all time?
Yeah, so you told me you were gonna ask me this. So I put on. So I like this is the what is it? 2021? No,
20. I think it's 2021,
22.
Yeah.
I think it's 2022.
I love
2021.
I love the whole line that Puma did that year because they put the pattern in the from like the Galleria inside the stripes. And they did that with like the warm-up jacket that has that pattern on it. So I didn't like the fitting that year because the fitting was a little slim fit for me. But I would say in the last like decade, this is my favorite home kit.
I probably have that kit. Maybe I'm one of the few people, but I have it with a 21 Ibrahimovic because my wife bought it before he changed his number. Then he changed it to 11.
Yeah. This is a 79 Kessie that I have on right now.
Wow, Kessie, Frank. All right.
Yeah.
Simone, let's bring up your favorite jersey here. So tell us.
Actually, it's hard to pick, but for me, this was great. I mean, this was a golden Milan, and the golden number on the back was super great. And the Milan of Crespo, Sheva, Kaká. I mean, it was really a golden Milan. I mean, the season ended up not winning the Champions League, unfortunately. I mean, that was bad, but there is always an Athene after an Istanbul, right? So,
Frank, don't jump the gun. That's Nick's. Let's show Nick's now. Hold on, that's not that. We'll get back to that one. But Nick, this is your favorite one, eh?
Yeah. This brings me back. Yeah, pure nostalgia. Probably when I started playing FIFA, the video games. I think it was 2004. This was the kit in the game, and then they got the Coppa Italia target. So
It's
yeah,
very rare,
we
man.
need one of those again.
Yeah, so close last year.
Yeah.
But you also
yeah.
you sent me this. This is
Yeah,
a
there
good
was too
one too,
many to
man.
name, but yeah, definitely this one. This one is probably more experience wise. First time at San Siro back in 2012. This was the 2011 2012 jersey. Yeah, first time in Milan, first time in San Siro watching the game. They played Roma, I think. And
No Chorino
yeah,
too.
no Torino. Yeah, it was the no Torino
He killed
season
it
where
that
he was
year.
like killing
Yeah.
it. He was
I
killing it
know.
with Ibra. Yeah, and I
When you
was like,
play,
oh,
yeah,
he's like Italian.
Ibra just
He's
turned
like
him
kind of
into
like
a
a
monster.
Gattuso for me too. I was like, oh yeah, he's like, yeah, he was definitely like a one
Awesome.
season wonder probably, but yeah, first time at San Siro. We played Roma, so I saw like Totti, Di Rossi. What a great team for Milan that, Ibra,
Oh, wow.
Thiago Silva, Nesta. So yeah, I just went with
Wow.
experience. So, but it could be any of them really. But
That is a good
yeah, first,
jersey to
yeah.
pick, man. I like that one too. The away kit, love that one from that year. All right, so let's go here. One of our last questions. We got Mark. So what's your expectations realistically for Milan this season when you look at overall? What are you hoping for the team?
So entering the year, it was top four, of course, because one competition. I see no excuse to not finish in the top four. But I mean, the Cremonese game aside, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should be contending for the title. I don't think we're the favorites by any means, but I think we should be aiming higher than top four. I think we should be trying to contend for the title. And I think the match against Napoli, shows that we can hang with the top team. So now we just gotta. I think our problem in the recent years has been the bottom teams. It's we drop points to the teams we're not supposed to drop points to. We seem to perform pretty well against the top team. So, and again, the Cremonese game, I'll chalk that up to first game of the season. New coach, new players. We still didn't have all the players on the team. So we'll see. I mean, if the trend continues and we start picking up 3 points a match, then I think it's safer to say that Cremonese game was just a blip on the radar. But yeah, I think top four is the minimum. We have one competition. There's no reason to be distracted by anything else.
I agree, man. Simone, what's your expectations of Milan this year?
Yeah, I agree with Mark. So I'm dreaming to win the Seconda Stella, the Scudetto and the 20 finally. But yeah, in Serie A it's important not to allow many goals. Okay, so I think with Allegri we have chances to play one competition or play every 7 days is important. Maybe we are not the best team, but Napoli and Inter playing Champions League can remove energies and focus from the Scudetto. So I think we have chance for this reason. Let's see. It's gonna be tough. I know we have to suffer all together at Ducali. I know.
I love it, Nick. What's your expectations of Milan this year, realistically?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, another Scudetto would be nice, celebrating it at Ducali. That's the dream. That's the dream every year. So, yeah, honestly, I would love for that to happen, but I do think we'll probably get top four if, like, I had to, I don't know. I hate to be like pessimistic, but yeah, I think we will do get like I think we will get top four with Allegri, and like Simone said about the defense, like we might. Are we the top defensive team right now? I can't remember the stat, but yeah, I think we'll definitely get top four. I want to win the Scudetto, but we'll see. One game at a time for me, I think. So
I
we'll
think
see what
everybody
happens.
wants to take this very easy approach about it, right? Nobody wants to be too gung ho because it's so early. There could be multiple times you stumble that again, you could have just a little lull of a couple of games in one particular month, and it could throw everything off. But I'm going to kind of go back to what Mark said. You have to handle the teams that are lower than you, right? Those need to be the games where you don't make a mistake. Maybe a game against Juventus, you can struggle and not find the 3 points. That can be kind of expected. But when you play a Cremonese the second time, you better take care of business. When you play Lecce, you better take care of business. This is how you can eventually put yourself in a position where you can compete for the championship in the end. That's all we want. All right, I don't want to come out here and be a fucking homer. You know, I want to scream to the heavens that this is the year we get the second star. But then you're gonna get stuck. Probably 95% of the time with pie in the face. You got that 5% that they actually do it. And I'm gonna hold off my excitement and my insanity to at least March or April. When the birds start chirping, so will Fabio if we're in the place. That's what I'm saying, all right? That's what I'm going to tell everybody. Because right now, we beat Napoli, and we beat them handedly. We should have beat Juventus. Those are the two teams, besides Inter, that have looked good this year. And Juventus half look good. That's a real stretch of a statement there. But now the Inter's been kind of leveling off everywhere else, winning convincingly. That game in November is going to hold a lot of water for us, so we better be able to keep playing well, and we'll see how it pans out, man. So
listen, if 1 point at Juventus is what we're complaining about for the rest of the year, if those are the games that we're complaining about, I think we're going to have a pretty good year.
I hope so, bro.
If grinding out 1 point on the road against Juventus is the low points of the season, then we'll be fine.
Yeah, if you told me that at the start of the season, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm all for that. And then just one more thing to add, I feel like Allegri is known for these gritty 1-0 wins against the smaller teams. So I think
he's also known for something else. Winning the Scudetto.
Yeah. Right.
But also, guys, let's start not having so many injuries like we had in the past, in the recent past, because if you can compete with the full team without injuries, I mean, that's
we're already seeing it. Yashari hasn't played yet. Now, well, you'll get into it after we have another injury.
So perfect segment. Let's get right into it. The perfect segue. Thank you, guys. International breaks, yay or nay? I don't know about you. Maybe
hate them. I fucking hate them.
That's why it's called break, because it breaks players.
It breaks momentum, breaks players, unfortunately, and it's breaking my spirit at the moment. Yeah. Of the people that got injured, obviously Pulisic, Salamakis. These worries regarding Rabiot and Leao and even Estupiñán. I mean, I want to say like Pulisic is the most important one, right? But Salamakis has been so important that like, we really can't afford to lose these guys like that. We really can't.
Right. Yeah, so, I mean, it's like, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I mean, so I hate international breaks. I'm at the point now in my life, like I don't care about. And now I guess most of these matches were World Cup qualifier, so I guess I'll put a little asterisk on that and say, they do mean something. When there's international breaks for those other stupid international tournaments that nobody cares about and people just pretend that they care, like the Nations League, and those are the ones that I can't stand. I mean, nobody remembers who wins those. Like at least World Cups, like everyone remembers who wins the World Cups. Could you name the Nations League winners? Like I can't. I have no idea what years who won.
No,
nobody cares. Nobody cares. But we still have guys going there having to play and get hurt. And
the Gold Cup. Pulisic didn't play the Gold Cup. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord in heaven. Who won the Gold Cup? Mexico? Canada? Who fucking cares? That's the point. I don't even. This is why when people go, oh, the disrespect. Southgate didn't call Tomori. Good. Keep not calling him. Don't even just leave him home. And a game like this, like you mentioned, right? You call Pulisic to play in a game that's meaningless, completely meaningless. When he's fucking friendly. Why couldn't you go get the second, third, fourth string guy that you're looking to give a chance? You don't know about Pulisic? Oh, not everybody's Messi and Ronaldo. Shut the fuck up, Pochettino. This is not the time for this bullshit. He's playing the best he's ever played. You still need him to play, in Denver or wherever the fuck it was. When he's got to go play in Italy that weekend, no. Enough of this shit. It's driving me crazy. Nick, what do you think, man? Are you listen, you're Canadian, all right? You're Canadian and American now.
Not anymore.
Do you want to see these fucking guys play and get themselves hurt? This is ridiculous. I want to
see Gold Cup qualifying. What are you talking about? I want to see Gold Cup qualifying.
Thursday Night Lights, baby. I can't wait.
No, they're just I feel the same way as you guys. Maybe once upon a time when you're starting to get into the sport and you're watching it, it's fun to see all these international games, but yeah, it's just, and I just feel like it's every other month now that there's like some type of, yeah, I feel like it's been that way for a while, but it's like September, October, November. I think there's another one in November coming up,
It is, yeah.
and it's like, and we just want to watch our club too. It's like it just kills the momentum as well.
Because then we have to play
Yeah,
15 million fucking qualifiers for the World
yeah,
Cup. And then if you're not
yeah,
qualifying, you have to play a friendly just to
yeah,
get your
yeah,
guys together. Yeah, like it really matters. They're going to be together for
yeah,
like 6 days and then be apart again for another month. What does it matter? I don't know.
yeah. And
Maybe I'm crazy.
yeah, and I don't know if he's going to play Pulisic for a half or what the reasoning behind that was, but I thought he played in the other game. So
He did for
yeah,
like the
there's tons
last
of
15 or
other
20
guys to
minutes.
look at. Yeah, yeah, there's tons of other guys to look at. So
Simone, I
it's
have to
unfortunate.
ask you, man, you're Italian, right? Then maybe you have a different feeling towards the international play than we do. But what are your thoughts, man, with these international breaks keep breaking up play?
No, guys, I agree with you. I mean, I start watching the Italian team only when we qualify, when the competition starts. I don't care about disqualification games, right? I mean, and historically, our national team has so many Juventus players, so that's why I don't care much about the national team. Okay, if we go to the final, I start watching, but watching Buffon, Chiellini, Barzagli, I don't give a shit, right? I mean,
Well, now you can see at least Buffon and Bonucci on the bench. But listen, I'll just say this, right? I do want to see Italy do good, and Italy's playing in games that matter. But the United States, Ecuador, what the fuck are we doing here? The two teams that are qualified and hosting. What the hell do our starters need to be playing in these games for? I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm still pissed off. I made a video. I was angry this morning. When I
Yeah,
woke up, I found out this guy might be missing 3-4 weeks. I can't take it anymore.
Stupion got hurt too, right?
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
What
This
the
is what
hell's
I'm
going on?
saying. It's like, stop it. Stop playing these games or just don't call the Milan guys. Go find an Inter player you really like who's on your national team. Take him. We need a little sanity back on our team. And, I mean, look. Pulisic being out for a few weeks gives other players a chance, right? Let's kind of talk a little bit because we got a big game coming on the weekend with Fiorentina. All right, it's your favorite patron saint is coming back home.
He's coming back home.
Padre Pioli is coming back home, and we might be the ones to put the dagger in him and send him packing in Fiorentina. So, Simone, how do you feel with the fact that we're playing Padre Pioli? I mean, what are your thoughts on the game? I mean, do you feel bad that maybe if he loses this game, he's going to get the axe? I mean, what are your thoughts?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Fiorentina is not playing well. I mean, they haven't found any victory so far. So I'm really scared when there is this kind of when it comes to play a game with this background. I mean, I don't want to be the first team to gift a victory to Padre Pioli, right? So, but we play home, and Curva Sud is back finally with flags, with chants. So I think I was there for Milan Napoli when Curva Sud was back chanting. Man, that was incredible, goosebumps. You can see like the fans, like the passion is back. We wanna really support our team, and I can imagine with Fiorentina would be absolutely loud, and will be the 12th man in the pitch for sure. So yeah, that's my fate.
Nick, do you love Padre Pioli enough to give him his pink slip on Sunday? Do you think Milan's what are your thoughts on the game, honestly? And yeah, the fans are super important, man. The Curva Sud, they're gonna have their full banners, they're gonna be out in full force. Just what are your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I know we just talked about all the injuries. Sorry, about with all the players. So I don't know. I'm curious to see who's going to line up for Milan.
Probably my guess, if Leao isn't up to shape, or maybe just not enough for Roberto Martinez, you would assume it's going to be Nkunku, whatever, and Jimenez, right? That's most likely going to be them two starting if they're the only two real healthy ones, and maybe Leao finds some time if he can get in the game. So, you think that could be a good pairing? What kind of you expect from them in this team?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, they got to take it one game at a time. Yeah, Fiorentina's not playing too well right now, so and we're at home, like Simone said, Curvasude's back with everything. We'll get that extra motivation. So, um, yeah, I mean, hopefully Pioli gives it to us. He has that tattoo, right? The
He
19
does.
on
He
his
has the
arm.
19. He
He'll
does.
just look down at that and be like, yeah, maybe I should throw
We'll
this game.
always
I don't
have
know.
that year. We'll always have that year. Mark, what do you
Yeah, we'll
think,
see.
man? What do you think? No manches
Yeah,
el
it's tough. I mean,
panettone, huh?
I mean, I don't care. Thank you, Pioli, for the Scudetto and everything you gave us, but I don't give a shit if he gets fired. So be it. That's what happens. But I mean, yeah, like Simone said, like this is exactly the type of game that we struggled with in the last, I don't know, handful of years, where the team that comes in, they're kind of down, and I don't know if we play down to the opponent, or we're not ready, or we overlook them. I don't know what it is, but it just seems to always be the case. So, and then you throw on these injuries, and yeah, I definitely don't want to take it lightly, but we absolutely should win. I don't care who's out. I mean, I don't think we're going to have 11 guys on the field, so we should be able to get a win. But
Listen,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who will be out there, but someone will be out there.
My thoughts on Allegri will change if he actually goes out there and doesn't fill the 11. That would be something. That'd be some like New York Mets level bullshit. No, thank you. All right, so guys, we're almost at the end of our show here. Let's give a little plug because we're talking about the Fiorentina game. You're gonna have an event going on at Ducali. So Mark, just kind of cue us up here. Tell us the bar, location, what time, the whole deal. Give it a plug here.
So we're back Sunday, 2:45 start time in Boston, Ducali. It's right up the street from TD Garden. It's technically in the North End. It's on the outskirts of the North End, but it's right up the street from the Garden. Very convenient. Yeah, we'll be there singing, chanting, hopefully celebrating 3 points.
Perfect. And also, special event coming soon, right? Let's kind of mention this because you got a guest coming pretty soon, no?
Yeah, so I think it's November 8th. Milan Parma, yeah. Vinny is he's coming to Boston to see the sights, if you will. And one of those sites will be Ducali on Saturday, November 8th. So he's going to join us for the meetup against Parma. If anyone's in the area and you want to hang out with us and Vinny, by all means, come by. It is not something you have to RSVP for. Obviously, if you let us know that you're coming, it's always great. It's helpful because we'll make sure that we can get tables reserved, but it is not members only. Anyone's welcome to come. So if you're in the area, and like I said, it's convenient. It's right downtown. So if you're in Boston, stop by. And also, Vinny said that he will be bringing shirts, vintage pitch apparel shirts for anyone who ordered shirts. It's a little difficult to get things shipped from Canada to the U.S. right now for a number of different reasons. So if you've placed an order and you haven't received it yet, let Vinny know. He will bring it to me, and he'll give you my contact info, and we'll arrange. I'll ship it to you via USPS because our mailing system is still working properly right now. So I'm happy to do that for you guys. So just let Vinny know. Let me know. He'll bring it down, and then we'll figure out, how I get it to you guys.
Very nice, very nice. So if you want to meet our own Vinny T of the Milan Weekly podcast, come down to Ducali's on November 8th. Let him know that you're going to be there. Go see Vinny, grab him, touch him in inappropriate places. Whatever you want to do, baby. Nick, tell me a little bit more. If people want to become a Milan Club Boston member, how do they go about that? What's the deal? Can I join? Actually, I did join, but is there something we got to go do? Let's get Milan Club Boston on the map, baby. Yeah. Tell us how we could do that, Nick.
Yeah, Fabio, I appreciate that. Thank you, and thanks for becoming a member. So glad to have you on.
Of course,
as a member this year. So yeah, if you would like to join Milan Club Boston as a member, you can go to milanclubboston.com. There's a membership tab where you can click on, and then it'll bring you to our Zephy website where you can register as a member. It's $25 for the whole season. You'll basically get a $10 gift card from Ducali. You'll have access to our membership events throughout the year. Last year we had Bino board tournament event just for members, and then first
Simone was
place, second
crushing in
place.
that.
Yeah,
Simone was crushing
crushing
in that. I remember.
Yeah, and yeah, you can win like gift cards and that. So yeah, we had that. We typically have a year-end party at last year we had it at Jake and Joe's in Waltham, which is just outside of Boston. It was a great time. So like, yeah, we had food, we had drinks. It was great just to gather everybody and just kind of celebrate the past year. Yeah, and then typically we do raffles. Like, actually, when Vinny comes, we'll be doing a membership only raffle where
Nice.
sometimes we raffle off gift cards, whether it's like at Ducali, the Ducali gift cards, or like any other restaurant sisters restaurants. You'll get a gift card for that. You'll get a gift card to the Milan Club store if you win. So yeah, lots of great prizes. We have an email list, tons of other membership benefits that you'll get with us. So
all right, so but you could find that all on Milan Club Boston's Instagram and even like probably Twitter. And
you can even go there. So yeah, milanclubboston.com. There's the membership tab you can click on. You can also go on our Instagram page and click the link tree, and then the first option is become a member, and it'll bring you right to our page. So
awesome. Definitely do it. Worth the $25. Again, I'm a big fan of supporting local clubs. Simone, you're as somebody who's now new in Boston, what would you tell somebody who's maybe thinking about moving to Boston, living in Boston, why they should become a Milan Club Boston member, bro? Well, just give your piece.
So first of all, the Milan Club Boston is on the Freedom Trail, right? So you cannot missing out. I mean, if you want to walk in Boston and check out the historical places of the history of Boston, that's where we are, right? And the fun, the excitement is guaranteed. It's so much fun, really, for every tourist or for all the members. We chant, we have fun, we drink. It's really an atmosphere unreal, and everybody who showed up said the same, like a very unique experience. You can feel the Italianity, the Italian spirit there. So it's really something unique to do in Boston.
Awesome.
And yeah.
Well, listen, man. I mean, we're not saying something that's like crazy. The famous people have come to Boston. Famous people. I mean, I came to Boston not that long ago. There's a beautiful shot here with me, Nick, Mark, and of course our buddy Dave from Philly. I mean, what a hat. What a hat. Only Dave can wear a hat like that.
I think it was negative 20 degrees that day, if I remember correctly.
February in Boston. There's one rule that says you say don't come to Boston in February. But thanks for coming.
And look at this view on that day. Packed house, so many people. I mean, you guys were rubbing shoulders here with the TV elites in the States here. Poppy on the picture. I mean, you guys were killing it. What a day. And then you guys came to me. We had a little New York love here. And of course, me and Mark go way back. You guys don't know. Me and Mark go way back, bro. Me, him, Milanello. Fuck it, hey, bro. The Knights. You don't even know. Guys, thank you all for coming through, man. I appreciate you all taking time. Just gonna quick shout out. If you're in the greater New York area this weekend, the Football Factory is where my club's going to be. It's where I'm going to be. Come down. Come say what up. Football Factory on 33rd and 5th Avenue, right across the street from the Empire State Building. Guys, first, let's bring us back. There we are. How you doing? Thank you all for coming through, man. I appreciate hanging and talking the shit. It's like we were at Ducali's, baby. Somebody's got to get me my drink. Here it is. Fill it up. Come on. Guys, go through on Sunday. Go see the boys. It's going to be a great time. I thank you all for taking your time out here and being here on the Club Conversation. Check them all out. Ovunque e sempre.
Forza Milan.
Grazie mille, Fabio. Forza Milan, Inter merda sempre.
Inter merda, vaffanculo. Peace out, everybody. Good night.
Ciao.